Alright, we back. Hey, what's up, Sabrina? Oh, there they go. All right. Good to see you as well. Thanks for being here, too. Come kick it with your boy. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I had to pick my little one up. I was on earlier. Hey, Sherilyn. I was on earlier, and then I had to go pick my little one up. She was fake sick. And I say fake sick because when I picked her up, she started talking about Starbucks. You were just sick at school. I gotta let that nurse know. Anytime she say she's sick, you let her lay in that bed till school bell ring. I'll get her after that. Yeah, you know. All right, so we's at 2 minutes. We just gonna go ahead and get going. Hold on. Damn, I forgot. I was doing it earlier, then they called me. I had to leave, so now I'm about to do it again. All right, so we about to start back at Aries. Aries. All right. What's up, Sunshine? Sunshine. All right, so we on Aries. Yeah, I bet y'all do love her. Running me ragged. Everybody loves that. Yes. Take advantage of Dad. All right, so Aries, what's next in love? I'm kind of curious if these would be the same messages. Oh, okay. Wish fulfillment. We'll see what happens. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yep. Scorpio or a Leo. All right, so someone may be holding on, trying to keep you from ending this situation. This may be somebody you're comfortable with. Yeah, it's somebody coming back around. It's probably somebody that maybe left you before. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's a water sign. I got a lot of water energy. But if it's not necessarily like a water energy or fire energy, then this is going to be somebody. This is somebody passionate about you. All right, so you're gonna be hearing somebody trying to come back to convince you to stay or to hang around or to make the situation become something. Right, they feel like there's words left unsaid or things that they should have said or should have took action on. And I don't even get a whole lot of action. I really don't get, like, this may be somebody who maybe paused the connection, like slowed it down, didn't really allow it to like blossom or grow into something. Possibly in the past, this is someone who maybe dragged their feet, but it doesn't seem like it. It just seems like this is someone who maybe had the feelings, knew that something was here or knew that something was more to the situation. They had a lot of love to give to you, but they just maybe repressed it, suppressed it. You know what I mean? They maybe try to like get you to be more like maybe try to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they try to conform you to be like them. And it's not normally a conforming type of energy, but they try to conform you to be like them by maybe being gentle, by maybe gifting you, by just trying to like get you in your feels. This is somebody who wants you to get in your feels, but it may be coming from a selfish motivated reason. Like it may be selfishly motivated. All right, this may be somebody who already has a relationship or somebody maybe who just left a relationship for some of you. It's something like that. Maybe this person just left a relationship or they're in a relationship, or this is somebody who's looking to get you to take on their struggles, their worries, their emotional like needs. They may be trying to like get you in a relationship because they want you to fulfill their emotional needs. This may be somebody who you guys like very differ from too. Because with the strength, I always recognize that there's a woman and then there's a beast. And those are two different people. Their needs are totally different. We don't even eat the same diet. We can eat similar things, but we don't have the same things going on. And that's usually an issue here. Even though there's like a peace or a harmony amongst you, there may be like differences that are noticeable between the both of you. All right, but this person may be like holding on to you, maybe because we got death here. This could be about resources. This could be about a joint endeavor. This could be about like emotional dependencies that they have. Just any of that. It could be like a need for exchanging of something. Like they need you to provide something. It doesn't always have to be a service, but maybe it's because you're giving. Because the Six of Cups is usually somebody who's giving. So I feel like it's because of something like that. Like you're giving, you're maybe generous, you know how to make things happen. You could be strong. You could be very persuasive when you need something. So maybe they could be holding on to you for like an expertise of some sense. So this could even be like a job, but you know what I mean? And it could be like they maybe like always call you in to like take care of their responsibility or like to lean on you. So this would be that type of vibe. Let's look at I want to see something though. Let's see what's on their head, what they thinking about. Aries, this is gonna be short because y'all got that first one. I had posted one before, but I deleted it. But if you was in there, you know. So this person could be going through baby mama drama, and they want a family with you, but they regret doing you wrong. So I don't know how that plays out. All right. So anyway, signs we got are Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio again. All right. So that was for Aries. Ooh. All right, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. All right. So, Taurus. What's next in love? I know I spelled that wrong. My bad, y'all. Ooh. All right, got it right now. Taurus. All right, so Taurus. What's next in love? Next in love. So you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini. So somebody who thinks about you a lot. All right, or somebody who has trouble sleeping in general. Like maybe they deal with anxiety. Because it could have been somebody. All right, so you may be dealing with somebody who is choosing another path, or maybe is like, could be dealing with a Aries, a Capricorn, or Virgo, or a Cancer, or a Scorpio. So somebody you're comfortable with. All right, it's maybe somebody who you already know in some sense. Hey, what's up, Jua? All right, it's somebody who you know already. All right, for some of you, this is somebody who already had a family with, or there may be like an ending of like putting on a facade of everything being all good. Like, you know, they may be starting, maybe they speak up. It's kind of like if this is somebody who ghosted you or somebody where there was like a vagueness where you guys weren't really saying what was going on, this person's going to probably come back and approach you soon too. All right, this may be somebody who has like a level of integrity, or they want to maybe clear their name, or it's their reputation that's on the line, or could be dealing with the Taurus, could be dealing with the Pisces. Yeah, this is somebody who actually wants to celebrate you in some way. All right, like they want to reconcile. Yep, this may be somebody who chose somebody else over you, or just really couldn't decide where they wanted this situation to go. So you maybe released this person, or they released you, or any of that. It was kind of like a being on the fence type of vibe, you know what I mean? So someone could have let the other person go and decide to look for greener pastures, look for other opportunities, you know what I mean? This could also be somebody who changed a career, or maybe has two careers, or this could be somebody who you view as like being overgiver. Maybe you overgave to them. It could be that like that feeling of like maybe I did too much. I invested too much. You know what I mean? Like maybe, you know what I mean? You're comfortable with this person, so you could always feel like maybe I did too much because I'm comfortable with them. You know what I mean? Or they're feeling this way and they left. It's something like that. There's a dynamic of that going on. So if it hasn't happened, then this might likely be what's coming along. It might happen next. All right. So what's next in love? So for sure, it looks like a reconcile with somebody who you haven't talked to in a minute. Felt that one. Yeah, definitely you haven't talked to him in a minute. Could be a Virgo, could be a Taurus. You're going to be hearing communication because we got the Ace of Swords. And they may want to tell you what was on their mind, but I already said that. So that's not nothing special. And we got the High Priestess here, which just means that they're about to open up. It could have been for superficial reasons, like things that they weren't really clear about themselves, and they just didn't really speak it up. Because we got the Hermit here too, and it's in reverse. And that's just somebody who maybe is afraid to be alone. So this person maybe wants to come back around because they're afraid to be alone. They might have like the codependent. I mean, and it doesn't necessarily mean like alone, but like they may be afraid to like not have a partner, or they may be afraid to, you know, just have to do things on their own. They may just like having friends around or having people around, you know what I mean? So this person, maybe they could be an active person, like an active person, because the first card out was a Two of Wands. So most likely it's gonna be somebody who's active, upbeat, cheerful, something like that, you know. And when they come back around, they're going to be trying to be cheerful, probably try to give you something or give you things, share information, do something like that, like just maybe overgive in some way. And it doesn't have to be bad. This could be like, I'm just giving you an example. Say that you work at a store and I come to the store and maybe we were beefing, and now when I go to pay for a service, you give me the service for free. It's something like that. That's an overgive, but it's just it's a small version of it. It's not really that big of a thing. So it's maybe something that maybe goes under the radar because we got the High Priestess here. So it's kind of like something that you might miss. You might not even really pick up on. Like them attempting to be a little bit more optimistic, cheerful, hype when they see you, open towards you. You know what I mean? Where normally it would have been closed off, a little quiet, reserved. They're not going to be that way anymore. They're going to be wanting to speak up and tell you something or speak to you. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, this is somebody who you've probably been together before in like a large, hey, what's up, Gemini? Gemini. This is probably somebody who's gonna be like speaking up soon, probably around like a group of people. Maybe you know them through a group of people. Maybe you know them through friends and family. And it's like a feeling of like, I'm comfortable with this person. I know this person. They're recognizable. So at least at that point, you'll be dealing with somebody who's recognizable. Now, I guess maybe you might let this person go, or I don't know. It don't really give me a vibe of letting them go. It just feels like you guys want to talk and maybe kind of clear some things out, because I keep seeing this Hierophant again, even after shuffling it. So this person wants a relationship or wants to ground this situation, and they want to have some type of integrity to it, or at least the word I was hearing is a regiment. So whatever, a regiment of some sense. Okay, they may even be talking, like for some of y'all, they may be talking about marriage, like bringing the connection into like, you know, like a real solid foundation, or working a partnership in business. So it could be that too, but this is in love. And I was telling people in the last reading that when it comes to love, even though it says this is for love, it could be about anything really. We just put love in there because it's exciting. Who doesn't like love? But you could watch a work reading and get the same thing you would have gotten in a love reading, guarantee you. Anyway, so let me get these signs. Oh wait, we gotta see what's on their mind. What's on the mind? Okay, people love me today. So it says, I think, that's what I said. Somebody who might chose somebody else over you. It says, I played myself thinking the grass was greener with her or with him, right? I keep fantasizing about when I get to have you again. So this person fantasizes about having you. And sometimes it doesn't always mean like sexual. Sometimes having you just means like having you in their space, getting to be around you. They said she doesn't compare. So I guess they assume that you have somebody else and they don't compare. You know, if it's a he with a she or whatever, or they're dating a she, then they're just saying that they don't compare. And it seems like somebody who chose somebody else over you and wants to reconcile or come back around, because it's like, oh, made the wrong choice. And when they come back around, they're gonna probably overcompensate. So look for that. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Aries, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So that was for Taurus. Family function, that's what that is. That's a family function, or like a large group gathering. All right, Gemini. All right, so here we are with Gemini. So, Gemini, what's next in love? Getting over depression. Yep. All right, so someone's going to want to start something new with you. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's going to be somebody who's very much attracted to you. I just seen that on the split, though. All right. Hey, what's up, Shay? Shay C. That's a lot. I'm not gonna take all those. So let's shuffle one more time. Okay. Now we're gonna see. Gemini. All right. So long distance relationship. Yep. Two of Cups, Three of Wands, Two of Swords. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Aries. All right, this could be the energy that's around, or it just could be you. All right. Anyway, conversation coming. There's somebody wants to compromise with you, so you guys may be trying to figure out what each other needs. You guys have the same level of attraction. You guys have the same type of feelings and emotions about the situation. Bianna, you're here. All right. Now, I mean, look, I know Shay, right? Because even though it's a 3 of Wands, it's in reverse. So it doesn't necessarily always mean that it's like, it doesn't mean that it's like a long distance. It just means that there's some type of obstacle having to do with distance. So maybe you guys just stay in different places, like different houses. And that can be like the long distance. Like, you know, you can't just go into the next room and be there with your partner. So it constitutes sort of like a long distance. But with the 3 of Wands, that's how I've always seen it, is like a short distance, but it's not close. Not like, I mean, like close can be like across the street from you, but you guys just aren't in the house, is all I'm trying to say. You guys just aren't in the house. All right. Now, this could even be like a disagreement, you know, where you guys are working through trust issues, starting to speak and communicate, talk up, speak up, because the 9 of Swords is here and is in the upright. So this means that you're going to be starting to learn about your past relationships and starting to see yourself a lot more clearly, how you may have held yourself back in like past previous relationships, or recognizing where conversations could have been had where you didn't have to experience this level of strife, but you just didn't have them. So you'll be starting to pick this up, and it's going to be from a relationship. All right. And like I said, this may be a relationship where you guys aren't necessarily staying together, and it doesn't mean that you're like years and years away. It just means that, you know, we're not as close as we could be, but this is where you guys are building intimacy. All right. This may be somebody who you stress about or worry about a lot. All right, it could be a Libra, or just somebody who you felt did you wrong, or you felt like it was an unequal partnership. All right, the very attractive person, they're probably, I want to say attractive in the way that they dress and possibly their body. They may be very strong, very like muscular. You know what I mean? For some of you, this could be like interracial. For some of you, because this looks like interracial. You know what I mean? Or it's like you guys are just different. Skin tones are different, and like, because these are like 2 men. So for some of y'all, this may even be same sex. For some of you, all right. All right, but anyway, it's somebody who feels guilty or ashamed for how the situation ended. Okay, and they definitely want to, I guess, when they want to come back, want to try this again. But they could also feel like it's a struggle, like getting back to where you guys once were. So that's something you need to know. Like, it's a struggle to get back to wherever you guys once were. If this was like a past relationship. If this is somebody new, this is somebody who's trying to get out of a relationship. So they may be like kind of in a relationship, you know what I mean? And they're trying to get out of it like as we speak, you know what I mean? And they may not be telling you that, but they're going to start opening up about how they feel about you, because this person has a lot of passion about you. So they may be like, that might be the guilt and the shame or the embarrassment that they have, that they may be hiding, and that might be with the justice in reverse. It's something here that's a little bit, not taboo, but it's something that is, you know, just a little bit wrong towards their public face or their integrity. Like the way that they come about it just doesn't seem like they're the most honest. So they may be just like getting out of a relationship, sneaking out of a relationship, or ending one, you know what I mean? And then coming around in a sense to like work with you, because this is something they may be obsessed about for a while. This could be somebody maybe who works in the public or has like a nice car, drives very fast, you know what I mean? They give off like a boss in charge type of vibe. For some of you, this may be somebody who breaks the law. All right, but not all. Because I almost felt like this is somebody who like, you know, they assert their own level of justice because they have power and authority. So they could be like an officer, police officer, ambulance. You know, they get like they have authority. All right, and this may be self-imposed. All right, or this can be through other people. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like they could got it from the law, whatever. All right, but anyway, they're gonna be looking to compromise with you. That's for sure. This is a relationship that's meant to heal your trust issues. Or even if it's from the past, this is somebody who's meant to come back in and help you heal through the trust issues. So like being betrayed, being lied to, being led astray, being misled, which is the same thing as being led astray. They're coming with that type of vibe, all right? Yes, but I guess the obstacle may be in the distance, like not necessarily living together. That might be the obstacle. All right, one more spread. So what is next in love for Gemini? Okay. Yep. Family. For some of you, it's a kid. This person wants a renewal. That's what I'm getting at. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person also feels like they missed out on a situation with you or building with you. They maybe felt like they didn't value. Oh, okay. So look, this is somebody who recognizes like after the situation, after things have fallen apart, there's like a recognition of like, oh my, I realized I just missed an opportunity with something. And this is somebody who wants a family. This is somebody maybe, because we got the Page of Cups, this is going to be somebody who sucks at expressing how they feel. They can have the feelings and emotions, but they're like a dater. This is like a serial dater. Somebody who, they like things for the novelty of them, the way it looks. You know what I mean? I want to go out, I want to date, I want to have adventures, they want to have fun, they like to cuddle, a little bit of romance. This is, you know what I mean? This is how they consider love to be. Hugging, kissing, you know what I mean? Maybe snuggling and stuff like that, giving you gifts, giving you little stuff though. Because it's pentacles, it's pages, so it's little stuff. This isn't, you know what I mean? But they aspire to have this situation turn into a 10 of cups. So this is really crazy because this is somebody who's basically naive. They're not really aware of what it takes to build a long-term relationship. And this is somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity and they're just now suddenly recognizing that. Could be a Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Libra. Yeah, but anyway, that's it. They want to start over. Man, ain't really too much about this. Maybe want to, I was going to say travel. And I don't get too many traveling cards, but it gives me a vibe of wanting to travel, go somewhere foreign, or like mountains or trees or somewhere like in nature. Maybe it's like a cabin or like a, you know what I mean, like a retreat or like a getaway. That's what it is, like a lover's tryst, getaway. They want like a tryst, a getaway. All right, so that might be like, so for some of you, if they're in a relationship, this person is trying to get away, sneak away, to go somewhere with you, to like link up in a sense. And that's surprising because I didn't see the Four of Wands here, but like when you hear from this person, it'll be unexpected, all right? And they maybe be a little insecure of what they're trying to offer you, so it may come off as a little timid or a little shy, like, ooh, did I say that? You know what I mean? Or should I say that? You know what I mean? So, yeah, but anyways, so this person says, every time I hear that song, I think about you and our memories. And it says, I want to put a ring on it, duh. And it says, you make me feel like a teenager again. And that's probably what the page energy is. Like, you make them feel young, childish, like they don't really know how to express what they really feel or what they really mean or what they really want to do. There's maybe somebody who doesn't trust their moves around you. All right, so that was for Gemini. Ooh. You want somebody new, huh, Shay? I know, right? Okay. Cancer. Okay. We're gonna go with these. All right, so Cancer. What's next in love? Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Scorpio. All right. No, Cancer. You could be dealing with Cancer. All right, this may be somebody you rejected or who rejected you. You may be seizing an opportunity soon. Yep, could be a Gemini. All right, so this may be somebody you had like a shallow connection with. Yep, superficial connection, definitely. I got 7 of Cups, Pisces. So, and I mean, when I say shallow, it's like you don't really know them too well. You didn't talk too much. You didn't say too much with them. It's like, you know, it's just a little bit. You kind of know them. Maybe you know them through other people, but it's like you maybe weren't super aware of them or they weren't aware of you. It's coming about that way. All right, yep, could be a Leo. All right, so this is gonna be somebody who maybe feels misunderstood by you, or you might have felt misunderstood. There may be a little feeling of jealousy around you. Yeah, so anyway, look, this person's coming back around. Well, they're gonna be sneaking towards you. If they're not necessarily coming back around, if they weren't like already like dealing with you, you kind of know them vaguely. This person's gonna be coming back. They could be praying for you too. So this person's gonna surprise you with an offer or surprise you with them. Because pages I've recognized are usually like messengers. Sometimes the knights are too, but the pages, I recognize them as really showing up as messengers. Some coming to deliver something, changing something within your life, all right? Just initiating. So they're gonna be trying to initiate something. Probably feelings, flirt, play, joke, maybe be cordial, you know what I mean? And because it's the 7 of Swords here, it's in a sneaky way. And the sneakiness is just that it just didn't come directly. Like, they may like you and they may be like really into you, but it could be shallow because they don't know you. So like this may be somebody, because of the Page of Cups, this may be somebody who's shy. And because we got the King of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who's coming about in a passive way. So like they want to be like pursuing you. They really want to move forward with you. But like this person maybe feels like they can't really get what they want. They may feel like they could be over aggressive. So they may be trying to strategize in a way to come about it subtly. So it's maybe like a smoke screen, you know what I mean? Pretend like I'm not looking at you, like I'm not even tripping on you that way. It's not even a big deal. And it'd be a big deal, all right? Because the King of Wands in reverse is usually somebody who's very upset that they're not getting their way. So they can tend to be a little bit arrogant, pushy, overcompensate with aggression or sexuality, or, you know what I mean? Like they could be cocky just to try to, like, you know, keep their ego from being hurt. So this may be somebody who you hurt their ego. All right, and this may be somebody who's also trying to become open-minded to what's going on. They may be overwhelmed with feelings, or they may be, I was gonna say, they may recognize that you're overwhelmed. So like this may be somebody who's trying to be a lot more understanding and accepting of how the circumstances have happened. All right, this may be somebody who wants to stop fighting or stop trying to prove a point. Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Looks like the same energy. Capricorn, looks like the same energy. Capricorn, yeah, Gemini. So this is somebody who wants to maybe let go of their ego. All right, and have a conversation. They maybe want to put down their guard, and that's a big thing here. So I guess maybe opening up is what it looks like, and not fighting or not trying to prove that they were right. So what is it they want then? So what do they want? They want to start again. Page of Wands. So they want to start again in passion. So they want to be playful with you. Just as joking, play, flirting. This could be adventures. This could be dating. You know what I mean? They just want to give you some type of good news too. I think they just want to share, like, you know, excitement, like get you passionate about them again. Maybe it's to get your attention. Like this could be somebody who's a little bit cunning with the way they do things. So like they're very slick, very slick. They want your attention on them. All right. So they want control of this situation. They could probably, so this may be somebody who has issues with commitment. They have the ability to be so, but like this person maybe has, like, they don't like to invest in relationships without like knowing all the details. All right. So this person doesn't want to necessarily like invest. It could be a Taurus. Yeah, I got Taurus and a Virgo. So this could be a person who likes to like see what's going on. Everybody coming back around, be honest. They always be coming back around. When do they not? When do they not? When, that's when I'm always, that's why I really want to ask, when do they not ever come back around? You had to be a very terrible person for people not to come back around, even to at least hold a conversation. Like what type of life do we be living that people are like, yo, I'm done with this person forever? You had to have hurt somebody or did something terrible. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, people coming back around. But this person is looking for longevity when they come back around. All right, they may try to, like, I was gonna say, play games or mislead you. The way they're going to say it, the way they talk about it. Like they're going to come in like it's just playful, it's just fun. I'm just here to like, you know, just, you know, I guess maybe check your vibe, check your temperature, see what see what can happen. You know what I mean? And they have the potential for it to be there, but they may put on this air like, I don't do relationships or I don't do long term and all that. And they do. They do. Okay, so you should know that. Or they're like, or maybe they tell you that they're not looking for like long term or something like that. Something like that. But also, this may be somebody who's very materialistic, though. So they may not necessarily want family in the way that you would expect them to. Because the King of Pentacles in reverse is usually somebody who's very materialistic. They don't really care about the family in the way that you think they do. And we got the Emperor here, too. This may be somebody who's just more of like controlling, wanting to possess you, wanting to say that they have you as like a status symbol. You know what I mean? And expect you to keep up with certain values that they themselves don't exercise. So this could be like a man who wants you to, you know, cook and clean and all that, and then they want you to, you know, like, want you to do all the bills, all the housework, have all the kids, and then turn around and tell you that you need to pay half too. You know what I mean? Or you need to, you know, take your car to the shop when it's messed up, or you need to, like, you know, take care of all this stuff. They want you to take care of all the family vibes, but then at the same time, they don't want to really invest in that way because they don't know enough about the situation. They don't feel like they've gotten enough information. All right, this person could be very petty too. Got a Page of Swords here, so they could be kind of petty too. So like maybe tit for tat games that they play. All right, it's maybe somebody who just likes to dominate, conquer people, you know, or do things like that. You know, so I don't know. This may be somebody who like gives you the opportunity, but then uses like the resources, the money, whatever they have as a way of like controlling the dynamic. You know what I mean? So yeah. But anyway, yeah, they're gonna be trying to act like ain't nothing really wrong. And they on with you. so the sneaky part could be like they could be acting like they're not upset, or like they're not, like they haven't thought about this going further than where it's at. You know what I mean? So like you can have a conversation with them and they'll be like, oh no, I mean, we're cool where we and right here it says, I want to put a ring on it. Exactly. It says my family keeps asking, my mom and my family keep asking about you. So their mom and your family keep asking about you, and you make them feel like a kid again. Same summer dynamic. All right. So signs we got are Aries, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo. All right. So that's for Cancer. This may be somebody who's a business owner too, Cancer. And maybe like an authority of some sense, or like, you know what I mean? People respect their handle. They have status. All right, Leo. What's next in love? Can we see something new? All right, so I doubt Leo will have something new because y'all be always liking them people that you've been new. Every time I meet a fixed sign, they be with people they've been new. All right. So, Leo, what's next in love? Can we see? Next in love. Ooh. All right, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Oh, there could be a breakup here or a separation. All right. Someone may not be necessarily happy. Now, if it's not a breakup, you guys just be taking some time apart, like taking some time to think about things. You guys could be guilting, blaming each other. Could be like one of those games where it's like feeling like your needs aren't being met. You know what I mean? And maybe it could be like a cancel, like meet up. You guys were going to meet up, or you guys were going to link up, and you might just kind of like fall asleep. Someone might fall asleep on the other. So this could be like a, you know, sometimes I've seen this Four of Wands. Oh yeah, you guys might be looking for other things. You might be dealing with, so some of y'all may be dealing with people who you feel like you need to assert boundaries with, or you could be like kind of leery about moving forward with. So let me give you signs. We got Aries, Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Sag, Leo, and we got Virgo. Okay. So you guys could be dealing with people who maybe, like I said, maybe you've known them for a while. Cause I got the Ten of Pentacles. It's usually an end result of like investing in this for a long time. So this may be people that you've already been with for a while or dealt with them for a while. Sometimes with the Ten of Pentacles, this may be somebody who you have like an investment with, or you have some type of like business going on. You have something like maybe, you know, it could be a family for some of you. It could be a family, but it looks like you guys may be taking some time apart at least. Or just like, you know, separation could be on the horizon just for a little bit. And it just may be like you guys like have an argument, don't talk for a little bit, just kind of like dwell on it or guilt or, you know, shame each other about it. You know what I mean? And then you guys get a little bit worried about moving forward and like, you know, expressing it yourselves to each other. Cause like you guys really want to be lighthearted and playful and all, but it's kind of like you guys are standing your ground right now just to kind of like protect yourself or keep yourself from like being hurt again. Because maybe this person disappointed you. You know what I mean? It could be, I was going to say over like a house or over like a location or like, you know what I mean? Like just the connection itself. They just felt like it wasn't stable. So yeah, you guys are just on defense right now. But really, what's hidden behind all that is like you guys want to like express joy and happiness with each other. Okay, so what's next in love? So you may be looking for other opportunities though. You may be like moving on to greener pastures because you may have felt like this situation wasn't expanding or growing how you would hoped it would. All right, could be dealing with a Taurus, a Gemini, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, you know, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Again, it seems like you're gonna be looking for something else. Now I feel like you're gonna have an interaction with possibly a new person here. This could be a Gemini, or this is gonna be somebody who's maybe not your usual type, possibly a Taurus or a Sagittarius, or someone who you're gonna encounter at maybe like a meeting point, checkpoint, celebration, somewhere where you guys like, as I say a checkpoint first, but you know, you probably meet these people. Just maybe somebody who's foreign or from like from a longer distance, and maybe they moved into the area or they came to the area. It's an interaction that happens here. It's gonna be somebody who you feel like can see you. All right. And this may be somebody who, I was gonna say, against your better judgment, you may create a connection with. This may just be more like a sexual connection, all right? Just maybe something for fun or something for like closeness, just for intimacy, you know what I mean? But this is gonna be somebody who's beneficial. So like whatever they're bringing in is helpful to you or helpful to your cause, because whoever you were just having before, yeah, it probably wasn't gonna go anywhere. It probably wasn't gonna happen the way you were hoping it would happen. So this next person that's coming in And it looks like it's new, and if it's not new, then this is going to be somebody who's changed their principles. So like, if there were certain things they wouldn't have did in the past, they're willing to do it now. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who's changed that view of what's a right and a wrong way. This may even be somebody who comes off like a know-it-all now. You know what I mean? So like they've learned a lot. Now they could be a know-it-all now. All right? For some of you, it's like a spiritual teacher or somebody who they work a non-traditional job. They work a job that doesn't necessarily, like, they get to make their own schedule. So they can even work for like a government job, but they get to make their own schedule. You get what I'm saying? Like they get to do their own thing when they choose to. All right. So yeah, it looks like two different stories going on here too. So some of y'all leaving somebody behind. Somebody new looks like they're coming in here. And it's going to be like one of those connections that you guys instantly connect. There's like a lot of passion. You feel seen by them. The interactions just feel like bubbly, lighthearted. But in the beginning, you may be a little bit weary, like, I don't know if I want to approach this just yet. You may be afraid to approach this person in the beginning. You know what I mean? Or they may be afraid to approach you in the beginning, but like over the course of time, it starts to like build into something. And it's maybe because they keep coming around. That might be what happens here. They may keep coming around because the Wheel of Fortune is a circle, and them circles are always about cycles. So this may be somebody who keeps coming around. But I guess on this go around, this may be a good time for them to do that. You know what I mean? So like things are seeming like they may be going on the up and up soon with another partnership after a previous partnership falls apart. If that makes sense. All right. Yep, this is definitely. So what's hidden behind that? If you are to actually look outside of what you're already dealing with, you're going to find somebody who's very much a catch, very attractive, someone who actually enjoys taking care of people. This could be like a sugar daddy, sugar mama. This may be somebody who enjoys taking care of people. You know what I mean? Or this may be somebody who really has like the vibe of wanting to have family or like connections or like wanting to like just build generational wealth. All right? Or build like, you know, I'm going to say generational wealth because I kind of got that vibe like this may be somebody who focuses on, when I seen the Ten of Pentacles, I figured that's somebody who focuses on generational wealth. All right, so yeah, that's going to be who you may encounter. This could be a Libra or a Taurus. All right, so signs I got are Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Taurus. Oh wait, I didn't even give y'all this. What you call it? Let me see. What's on their mind? What's their name? Mind? That's a lot, but we're going to go with it. You're a little bit crazy, but I love it. You invade my thoughts. I try to keep busy to keep my mind off you, but I can't. I keep tabs on you through your social media. I'm having a hard time being vulnerable and putting my guard down. When you express how you feel, it turns me on, even when you're mad. And I don't want them. I want you. I don't want to fight anymore. So, okay, so I can see that. So, I don't know. There could be mixed messages there. I wasn't even trying to sort through that, y'all. But anyway, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. All right, so that's for Cancer. Oh, yeah, that's for Leo. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right, now he's on Virgo. The Virgos. Hey, shout out to Ray, if Ray be ever seeing this. If you ever see this, Ray, shout out to you. All right, so Virgos. What's next in love? Oh. Someone may be pushing you to express your emotions. I was going to say forcing. It could be dealing with a Sag, could be dealing with a Gemini. This may be somebody who wants you to have an uncomfortable conversation with them. Could be an Aries. We got the Emperor here. But this is somebody who's waiting, actually. So they're not going to, all right, so they're not going to push. They're just going to wait. Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be somebody who offered you something in the past and you may have felt was not enough. You might have walked away from it. All right, or this is somebody who's going to, maybe you walked away from it. If they didn't walk away from it, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe they walked away from it. I think I was confused. But anyway, this is somebody who's going to be wanting to build with you. Yeah, we got Three of Swords here in reverse too. So this is somebody who actually feels like there's a little bit more to be said because we got the Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords. They feel like there's more to be said. This person has a lot of love for you, a lot of care, a lot of emotions, and they want a renewal. All right, but they may not necessarily say that. They may not say that. Like there's a lot of emotions and feelings for you, but they may not put it out there. It could be done with the Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo. All right. This is my, oh yes, Six of Swords in reverse too. So this is going to be somebody who wants to, again, Again, with the coming back, all right? This is going to be somebody who wants to come back around. Now, for some of you, this could be also a new person because it is a page, and we got the Ace of Cups here. So if it's even if it's a same person, when there's a cup here, a new cup, it's a new beginning. The whole vibe is like, let's start from scratch. Things I cannot even pronounce your name. I'm gonna say Zinzile. Zinzile. Please don't say I slaughtered that. I did my bestest. But yeah, this person wants to have a conversation with you, all right? And they may try to make you feel bad, like weigh on your emotions to get you to, maybe make them feel better. This person wants you to give them reassurance. That's what this person wants. They want reassurance, all right? Yeah. So this person maybe tries to like make you feel bad about situations or guilt you in a way, or like I'm gonna say seduce you in a way where it's like you're healing them. So they may try to tell you about like a past disappointment, heartbreak, something that made them sad, something that disappointed them, or something that was difficult. You know what I mean? Like that, just to kind of get you to like come back around or get you to help them or do service, or you know what I mean? Like they maybe tell you about like a disappointment they have, a mistake that they made. There's like a need for you to like put your 2 cents in. So that might be how they go about manipulating to get this conversation out of you. Like they want you to give your point or your principles or your ideas or your input into something. All right, that's how it comes about. I need you to help me out with something. All right, and this is their intention here, because we got the High Priestess here. This may be someone who feels like you're off limits, all right, or somebody that they feel they shouldn't have. Like it could be like a taboo vibe to it. So maybe you know this person through family, maybe, or you know this person through through somebody, all right? Somebody that you know, that you maybe love or care about, all right? Anyway, it could be a friend too, because we got Page of Pentacles. So they maybe try to be a friend first. You may look for them. This may be somebody who maybe you left behind, you walked away from. How would you know this person? How would you know this person? Oh. This is somebody who you felt delayed you, or you guys like stalled, or maybe you stalled them, or somebody who maybe like you felt they had unrealistic expectations of you, or like they didn't really be clear about the conversation, or didn't be really clear about their expectations. Maybe there's like a, I don't know, it was like a, maybe, I'm gonna say it's kind of up in the air. The vibe was up in the air. Like they were trying to emotionally manipulate you in some way, or try to mislead you. They were trying to maybe mislead you. Could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer. They were trying to mislead you in some way. So they're trying to get you to look at them differently, or try to see them in a different light. This, I'm not gonna say forceful, it doesn't come forceful, but like it was through a manipulation. So like trying to get you to come to their calls, handle something else for them. It was like that. All right, this may be somebody who hangs around, lingers, or maybe don't talk to them that often. You guys maybe stop talking. It could be like that vibe. Just somebody who's obsessed about you, or obsesses about you, or thinks about you a lot. All right, you could have, I was gonna say you could have laid with this person, because the Four of Swords for me is a bed card. So for some of you, you could have laid with this person. All right. And this could sometimes just be like a nap. I don't know. All right. Anyway, they want to put in some effort. That's what's coming next, though. They're gonna be wanting to put in some effort. You might get a message from them. Yeah. All right. So you got Virgo, Gemini energy. They're gonna be trying to create something with you. They're probably gonna be trying to get you to see them differently. Like that's really the big thing here. They may be trying to get you to see them differently, and it may come through a relationship. Try to get your like they exchange resources with you, share something with you. No, I'm coming up on Aquarius in a second. They share something with you. Maybe it's a higher wisdom note, like something like that, like a higher wisdom, or it's more information that they know, or they're seeing something from a level that other people aren't seeing. And so they maybe come back around here. They maybe want to like get forgiveness for you, or they want you to like change your judgment. Like they're trying to change your perception of them. That's what this person is trying to do. So throughout the course of this time, you're gonna be seeing people who are trying to change your perspective of them. You may have had like rose-tinted glasses on for them. You may have sacrificed yourself for them. You might have, I don't know, you might have had to take a break or whatnot. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like you may be tired, exhausted. It could have been a whole bunch of stuff that was going on. You know what I mean? So this person is going to be trying to offer to you, but it may start off, like I said, with friendship. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio. All right, so those are the energies I got. All right, so let's get over here to, who are we going? Libra. All right, Libra. All right. so Libra, what's next in love? What's next? All right. What's next in love? Libra. Okay. Okay, so issues, moving situations forward. Yep. You could be dealing with the Aries, Scorpio, Pisces. So you guys could just kind of be like hanging, observing each other right now. Or like the people that are coming around could be a Libra, a Taurus, a Libra. Okay, so this is not super bad. All right, I can see where this is going. So this is people that you are like, they may be in your environment. There may be like a little distance between you. Maybe there's an obstacle in between you. Maybe there's like a taboo-ness. Maybe there's a vagueness. Maybe you guys just don't really know each other that well. And it's not like from superficialness, but it's kind of like we've been around, we hang around, we notice each other, we see each other, and maybe I'm starting to notice you differently. So this could be like you work with somebody and then you start to notice them at work. Maybe they wore a dress different, or they wore some slacks different, or they just wore the uniform different, or maybe they were picking up the computer and you happen to see their arm and you're like, oh snap, that's kind of attractive. Like it maybe, or they say something and it changes your perspective or your view on them. All right, this is somebody who maybe you don't really know exactly how to initiate a conversation with or say something with. All right, it's maybe somebody who's like a yoga practitioner or somebody who like focuses on their health. All right, there could be also a issue with status in your relationships. Like maybe they make more, you make more. Maybe you have more stability. Maybe they have more stability. There may be like that type of vibe. There may be a need for you guys to share resources because we got the death here. So in your relationships, there may be like a need to have to share. Maybe you have, sometimes with the death in reverse, I've seen it play out like you have to give a little bit more. And we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have to invest more in some of these relationships. Or the person that you're dating has to invest more. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you'd be okay with that. But like that's where it is. Or you could be dealing with relationships where people aren't really valuing what you're offering. So you could be dealing with this like stagnancy in the connections where it's like you guys just linger, you just kind of hang out, you know, it doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe there's sex, maybe it's not, but it's kind of like we don't really speak on things because the Scorpio is here, the death is here, so that means that there's like secrets that we don't really speak on. There's emotional intensity. There's a fear of us really getting closer or saying what's on our mind, you know, and there's like a hindrance there, but it's like we stall and we're just like around, we see each other and we're seeing each other in this new light where we're like starting to maybe want to like sacrifice how we've always been with them. So like, and when I say sacrifice how we've always been, it could be like, if I've always been cold and never really said nothing to you, I could want to sacrifice the way that I appear to you for you to start recognizing me. I might show up and maybe make a fool of myself in some way, but that's kind of like what this person fears. They fear like saying something or saying it wrong, or maybe getting tongue-tied, and you know what I mean? It's like they want to say something, but they don't really know what to say. And they don't even know the potential of this. They're not even quite sure if this would even become anything, if anything would happen if they took action. So like the people that you have around this time would be just like lingering, watching you, observing you, possibly idolizing you too. You know what I mean? Just like fantasizing about who you could be, but not really getting to know you. You know what I mean? There's a desire of like maybe going deeper or like transition the situation, but it kind of stalls. It doesn't really do too much. Maybe it's like a hi, bye, you know what I mean, conversation. Like nothing really gets too deep with this. So let's see what else. Let's see what else. So I gave you a sign: Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Libra again. All right, so let's see, because maybe it's something better. All right, what's next in love? So they may not really invest in you at that time. They might just kind of like hang around for a little bit or give the illusion. Oh yeah. So they could feel like it's bad timing right now. All right. And it may be difficult talking to you. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. They could feel like the situation isn't going in their favor right now. Or like, yeah, like there's truth that they want to speak and they want to take a risk, but like they could feel like there's a difficulty like reaching you or communicating with you or having conversations with you or like sitting down with you. So I guess like maybe interacting with you is a difficulty. Yeah, Six of Swords. So they may be, some of them may be just kind of like moving on for the moment. And yeah, with a star in reverse, they may kind of feel like it's just a wish that's unfulfilled. So they may have the desire of it and they may still like stay optimistic or keep hope alive. But like right now they just feel like it's bad timing. You know what I mean? They may feel like like it would be like, maybe they feel like they have a lot of options. They may feel like they have to fight off a lot of options. They could be maybe feeling like they need to be petty too in some way, like not wanting to compete. Like maybe you have too many people are attracted to you. You have too much attention. I'm not going to compete. So it could be coming off like that. Like, because with the Five of Swords here, this is maybe jealousy. There could be like people talking about you in a sense. Like there's gossip about you, like betrayals, backstabbing, people saying stuff about you. All right. So it could just be like just regular gossip wherever they are. And so that maybe they just be afraid of like moving on. So they're trying to avoid an issue. All right. So they may be like, if you had a conversation with them, you may have conversations with people that seem like it's not going anywhere. Like you guys just can't meet on a mutual ground. It's like, well, I've been saying my part, you've been saying your piece, but we're still at odds with each other. We're still feeling guarded around each other. So you may be taking a new opportunity shortly and just moving on, or these people who are around you, and they'll still, and it's, yeah, it'll be just a missed opportunity because we got Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, not speaking up, then letting this stuff go. Could be done with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, yeah, Aquarius, yeah. It just kind of seems like like these are interactions that really don't seem to go anywhere in the way that you would hope. You may be taking risks. They may be new encounters. It may be like new, like talking, but like really getting somewhere or like moving the connection forward doesn't really seem like it's going to do that. It doesn't seem like that. Like they may, I'm not even going to say, because I did see the Pisces earlier, so that could be somebody who tries to tell you what you want to hear just to kind of like have you lingering around or keep you like present. You know what I mean? They want your attention maybe, but I don't know. I don't really feel like they wanted your attention. I kind of feel like they just feel like it's bad timing. Like right now, it's not necessarily the most beneficial to interact or like to speak up or to like approach you. So like they're just lingering, watching you. They're starting to see you differently though. So know that. But for right now, they just feel like this isn't something that they can invest in or put their time or energy into. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see what's on their head though. What's in their head? In their head. Every time I hear that song, I think about you in our memories. So it's a song. I keep tabs on you through your social media. I'm having a hard time being vulnerable with you and opening up. Same thing. All right, that's it. Issues. So they just watch you and don't say nothing. Weirdos. That's it. All right. Where we at? Oh yeah, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So, what's next in love? Scorpio. All right, let me see. What did I say? Okay. All right, so what's next in love? We are gonna see Scorpio. All right, could be done with the Sag. All right, this could be somebody who's impatient with the progress of the relationship. Could be done with the Aries. All right, this may be somebody who wants marriage, and it comes from like a selfish reason. All right, this may be somebody who's okay. So you're gonna be somebody you're gonna be comfortable with. Doesn't seem like anybody new, but this is gonna be somebody who's trying to like give you inspiration to start something new with them. So they may be trying to force a situation or press it or like press it. You know what I mean? It's also somebody who maybe stays at a short distance, a little distance away. It doesn't have to be too far. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, yeah, Aries. This is all the same energy. It's a passionate type of person. So this may be somebody who's selfish. Like they may have some successes. This may be somebody who, sometimes I've seen this as like a trophy hunter. Someone who wants the experience. Someone who always keeps one foot in, one foot out. You know what I mean? They want the experience, but they may not necessarily, it may be hard to satisfy them. That might be what this is. It's maybe somebody who's hard to satisfy that's coming in to deal with you. All right. You may be recognized like some of the relationships you have, you don't really feel like you may act in a way that you don't really necessarily agree with. So like you may go along with some of this stuff, you know what I mean? Like to try to get along. You may go along to get along is the saying I want to say. It's like you may try to do some of that, but you may start to recognize that this isn't for you or this is like something that you've already experienced and you may give this up. Like you're like, oh, I've done this before. I've been here. I've experienced this before. This isn't like it's like a sudden realization that you have around this connection afterwards because like this is somebody who's meant to come in and inspire you, and they're usually supposed to give you a new outlook or like new inspiration, new ideas, clarity where there was like confusion before. So like if maybe because we got the Temperance that starts off here in reverse, and that's usually emotional disgruntledness. Like how I feel about a situation and how I think about a situation are not in alignment. So like you might feel like we don't share the same beliefs, but you like the person. So you just keep indulging in the person. You may feel like this person is selfish. This person doesn't give to me. This person doesn't see me. This person doesn't understand me. And all these things that you may be like emotionally feeling, you still go with the action of doing what you've been doing with them, like continually to keep the connection going. Even though it doesn't feel fulfilling to you, you're just kind of rocking with it because it's like, well, I'm trying to find the harmony and balance in this situation because they can be that way. So there's like that type of vibe that's going on in connections. Right, like trying to find a balance or equal give and take almost, or like just a peace and a harmony in the situation. It's like I would like them to be a lot more comfortable or a lot more calm around me or a lot more giving or a lot more understanding of my emotions and my feelings or how I want things to be done. But there may be a blockage in that because they're coming to give you communication, but the communication they're going to give you is going to be for selfish reasons. So like they may not necessarily be the most honest. Even though it's coming off as honest, it's with the intent to get what they want. All right, they could be maybe trying to avoid some type of disaster or some type of like situation falling apart. And this could just be like something that they already seen coming. Like, you know what I mean? They just like, oh, I'm trying to avoid this. So like they're trying to like maybe project a fantasy to keep you around, or they're trying to rush you into like maybe committing or moving forward because they see something inevitable coming their way. And they're like, well, I need this for this. Yeah, the 7 of Cups in reverse. So there's an illusion. For some of you, this is like they want to tempt you with something. They want you to make a move on them. This may have been somebody who chose somebody else over you because I got 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands in reverse. Maybe somebody chose somebody else over you and maybe they came back around or they're coming back. Yeah, 4 of Cups. This is definitely somebody from the past that's coming back around. 4 of Cups in reverse too. So this is somebody who maybe wasn't content with what you gave them before or wasn't really satisfied with what you gave them before, and they may have been very superficial with you in whatever way. And this could be like, maybe you weren't like traditionally attractive. Maybe you don't wear all the makeup that be on social media. Maybe you weren't having a BBL. Maybe you did have that. Maybe you didn't, you know what I mean? Maybe you didn't have a breast tuck. Maybe you didn't, you know what I mean? Like maybe your hair was short. Anything. Like it could have been anything. You could have been short. You could have been skinny, fat, whatever. It was like there was a superficial reason for it. Maybe you didn't have enough money, status, any of this. Maybe enough people wouldn't notice me when I'm with you. It could be like all those type of things. Because it gives off this type of vibe. With the 6 of Pentacles here, this is somebody who likes, like in the 7 of Cups, this is somebody who's into the look, glitz, glam. They may overspend. This may be somebody who breadcrumbs. They may be used to breadcrumbing other people or used to being breadcrumbs. So this may be somebody who presents illusions of like being involved into situations and really like wanting to go head first into it. But really, they're not really sure about it. They don't even feel that same way that they're putting on. So like the text messages could be insincere. The actions that they take can be insincere. You may like recognize this about the people around you at this time. Or this could just be that one connection that can just be that way. You know what I mean? Like they have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but this would be somebody who overvalues themselves or imagines that you're maybe higher than them and that you should be investing more, or that like they're higher than you, so you should be investing, or you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like they feel like one of you are on a higher level than the other, so the other should either give more or be receiving more. So you may recognize that with the relationships that you have encountered. It'll be for selfish reasons when they do speak up and tell you what's on their mind. So like they try to be clear about it, and for some of you, they may even try to offer a relationship as a way of like possessing you, but as a from a selfish motive. You know what I mean? It's more of like a trophy. Like this is mine. I love her. I love him. This is me. I'm keeping them. All right. For superficial though, it says the way you touch me. So this could be emotional or physical. But I feel like it's about resources, about the look, the glitz, the glam. Like they want to use you. I want your address and I want your address and my GPS now. You make me feel like a teenager. And they said the karmic lover is driving me insane. So maybe for some of them they have a relationship, and that might be like the 7 of Cups here, where they like a non-committal person who just has a lot of other options, and they're like trying to force you or push you into a direction because they maybe want you to invest more so that they can probably like use you in some sense, maybe for status, for looking like they have something. For some of you, this could be like somebody who wants to have a stable. You know what I mean? Because like I said, 9 of Cups, I've seen this as being somebody who's a trophy hunter. So like they could be doing this maybe like to have like a stable, or to like have like people who are like affluent, or people who are like respected or valuable. This is like a guy that dates baddies, you know what I mean, and then doesn't commit to any one of them. They be having great choices and options, and they have good, like, you know, they could be possibly a wife, you know what I mean, or husband material, but they just want to play the field and get others to invest in them and give to them. So there's maybe this type of person who's a user, who just wants other people to like admire them, fawn over them, give me your stuff, take care of me, look out for me, let me use your car, let me use your house, let me use this, while they don't really give you too much, because in their mind, you're a status symbol, or you're something that maybe belongs to them. You know what I mean? It's superficial. It's really superficial. And in the past, this would have been somebody who wouldn't have appreciated you, or like maybe rejected what you had. They may have acted unimpressed by you. Whatever you may have offered at one time didn't really seem to be enough. Like, this is somebody who's never happy, never satisfied. And so you're going to be dealing with this. These will be people who are around, and they may try to restart connections with you if you've already had them from the past and they're coming back. They're going to be looking to like restart, like basically like start again, but try to give it like they're being clear about things. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're going to try to come off like they're being clear about everything, but they're really not. So you should know that. All right. And maybe they don't know where you stay, so they want to come by. It could be a deal that they try to initiate, because I've seen that to be a contract sometimes when it comes to the Ace of Swords. So we got Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Sag, and Aries. All right. Did I give you that? No, let me hear you. So did I say that already? I think I did. I think I went over this already. Did I? Let's see. What's on their mind? Expressing how I feel truly isn't easy. You make me want to grow in ways that I always been afraid of. So you make them want to grow in ways that they've always been afraid of. That's a real smooth line. Huh. I love the way you smell, and I want to build with you. That might be the illusion. I want a family with you. All right, so that's just in their head. So you should know that. Because that's why I was telling you when I seen the Temperance upright, Temperance in reverse, that's just somebody who, in their mind, they may want to have it, but like physically, what they're going to be doing is not going to match up with that. It's not going to match up. So you should be aware of that. All right. So, Sag. All right. Sag. Saggy. All right. We'll go with these. All right, so Sag, can you see that? Dang. All right. Sag. All right, so Sag, what's next in love? I've been to Scorpio. Yeah, we on Sag now. You just missed the heme. All right, so Saggy. All right. So you might be considering walking away from somebody. Could be a Scorpio, could be an Aries, Gemini, Aquarius. From what I want to kind of say, maybe kids are in the way, but it don't have to necessarily be kids. It could be maybe that you don't trust their judgment. You don't trust how they do things. Like, yeah, like you don't trust like to move forward with them. You don't trust how they do things, how they maneuver. So maybe like the way they move. So I almost want to say like maybe we ain't even do Capricorn yet, bro. We getting on there in a second. So it's kind of like you don't trust the way that they move. Maybe they don't reply back, or they don't answer, or it's something like the way they move. You don't really trust it. Yeah, Seven of Swords here. So, what is it? Nine of Swords. Yeah, Seven of Swords. That's what I thought. Yeah, exactly. So you don't really trust the way that they move. So it's maybe somebody who you feel like you have to prove your point or prove yourself with. That might be what the issue is. It's maybe a relationship where you feel like you have to prove yourself. And that might be the conflict that you're always dealing with them. Like, it's like hard to really communicate and really get like express yourself or get words out or like say what's on your mind. Cause it was like at first I was kind of confused. Cause it was like I was doubting myself, but really I knew what was going on. But like this person maybe makes you doubt yourself. Maybe makes you doubt what you see. Like you can see things, you can understand it, but at the same time, this person maybe makes you doubt that what you're seeing is really what you're seeing, or like makes you doubt the feelings. Like maybe you feel like the feeling you have is shallow. Like maybe you know how you can feel like, oh man, you just embarrassed me, or you just disrespected me, or you just crossed the line. But like this person could say things in a way that makes you feel like, nah, maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm being too harsh or too critical here, or maybe I was the one that was wrong. But really, it's this person. But it's really this person. You know what I mean? That's really what this vibe is, because it's the Seven of Swords here. So this person is really the person that's really the culprit. And that might be what you start to recognize. Like, this may be somebody that you need to let go. Like, you know, let go of like this feeling of, maybe because you can kind of romanticize this person. You know what I mean? It's maybe somebody who you're familiar with, somebody who you're comfortable with. So you kind of romanticize this person, like, yeah. You know what I mean? And it makes you doubt your judgment around them, because like, oh, I'm comfortable with this person. I kind of trust this person. This person feels like my soulmate, or they feel like a gift in a sense. Like, they give you stuff. It seems like, because that's what I was kind of getting the vibe. Like, it seems like, all right. So that's where I'm feeling so far with this. And this person may be wanting to see the situation go further though, which is kind of weird too. They're trying to keep out hope of this becoming something. So let's see how this goes. So if anything, you're gonna unexpectedly hear from them. Yep, Knight of King of Cups, and they're gonna be in the world upright too. So they're gonna be trying to get you to start over with them. And the Star here. All right, but this is one of those relationships where you guys maybe keep your options open, or that may be an advice. Like, you guys kind of keep your options open. This could be maybe a long distance, because I seen the Three of Wands earlier, so maybe it's a long distance that happens here. And the long distance could just be like, sometimes it's like I said, maybe you guys could live together, but maybe you guys have different schedules. There may be that, maybe. But it's an obstacle in some way, because it was in reverse. So it's an obstacle, usually in travel. You know what I mean? Or like the progression of the relationship, the long-term view of the relationship. We may not really have that. You know what I mean? Because it's usually supposed to get it to the Four of Wands, which sometimes people say is the marriage card, but I've always just seen it to be a short-term relationship, but whatever. All right, but anyway, but it's like that. It's like on the way to going to that. We're on our way to going to a relationship, to creating some type of stability here, but it hasn't happened. You know what I mean? Like, this person maybe runs you in circles or just confuses you. You know what I mean? They make you doubt your own emotions. And that's what's really going on right now. All right. And this may be somebody who has other options or other choices or other lovers. All right. They may like hold out the potential of things going in the way. So this may like somebody tries to offer you what you want as you're leaving, or like when you don't really feel as closely connected to them. Like, that's their intention to get you back around by, like, when you get so far away, it's kind of like pulling the rope to bring you back in. Like, oh, wait, here, look, here's what you wanted. Here it goes. So like, this person probably played that game with you. It almost sounds like a boss, or like somebody who's like in a higher authority. Now, it's maybe somebody plays on your phone. Now, it's an emotionally manipulative type of person though. Older person. Older. And if they're not older, they may be mature for their age. But I feel like this is somebody who has a nice body, who takes care of their body. They could be maybe conceited because of it. You know what I mean? Like, they could be maybe too assured of themselves. And that might be what their power is over you. You know, you're comfortable with this person though. It's somebody who maybe they like the appearance of a family, or they like the appearance of being together. So like, you maybe do something for their image. You maybe make them look good. You know what I mean? This is somebody who wants to be able to text you, call you. That might be what it's about. Like, just having your number, having access to you. Like, this maybe somebody who wants to be able to have access to you, who's like proud of that. Like, I got access to this person. You know, they're trying to hold a hope of you guys becoming maybe more than that. But they maybe just like, you know, this is somebody who really tries to play on your feelings to try to get you to like stay bound to them, but really they may be superficial with you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. All right, let's see what's on their mind though. Dang. I want your address in my GPS. Let me prove to you that I did change, and I'm not letting you go. So this person doesn't want to let you go. They're holding out hope of this situation becoming something. But I guess right now they're trying to like be mysterious or elusive with you. All right, because they maybe want something. So they may be trying to get you, like, this may be them weighing on your confidence to get you to be what they want you to be, or act how they want you to act. So like, this somebody maybe tries to say, oh, well, I was going through a hard time, or I was going through a struggle, so that you conform in a way to how they want you to, or you kind of close yourself off to other opportunities around. And I think that's really what it is. Because this person, but even with the Ten of Cups, this person doesn't really want to give you the family vibe that you would want. This person wants the look of it. So like, this isn't somebody, again, who invests in it. This is somebody who looks like they would. It gives the appearance of that. We're together, we do things. But like the bigger family values that you would have or want, they don't do that. They're not going to have that. And you'll probably come to recognize that too. through them. So like this would be somebody, again, like I said, who likes the traditional values, but they themselves don't live up to it. So you will notice that. And the judgment is here. It could be an ending. All right. Even though it's not in reverse, it doesn't mean that you guys have irreconcilable differences, which means that there is a chance for you guys to either forgive and start with a clean slate, or just let the situation go, you know what I mean, without having a grudge or resentment. So that may happen here, you know what I mean? But this person may try to like renew the situation, possibly for like sex or like a superficial connection, like just for entertainment, for joy. Like something about you is like recognize them, and maybe it's your body, maybe you're attractive. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Sag. Yeah, Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, so, yep, Saggy. That's what I got. All right, all right. I need to drink some more water. All right, Capricorn. All right. Okay, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, what's next in love? All right. What's next in love? Huh. Again, I say options. Some of you may be doing like a deep internal work, but I feel like you're getting options. All right. Oh, you got somebody around you who may be jealous of you. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio or an Aries. All right. Yep. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So for some of you, this could be at work or somewhere where you frequent with a routine schedule. It could be somebody you work with like in a non-traditional way, or it could be like somebody who you once had a relationship with. All right, somebody who maybe some of you divorced, because you know we got the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. That could be a divorce. All right, or just somebody who you just broke up the relationship with. Maybe you guys aren't necessarily like anything. That might be it. This may be somebody who's just jealous of like your potential, the results that you're making. All right. How does that have to do with love? It's supposed to be a new opportunity too, so this person's gonna be wanting to start over with you. I got the Ace of Swords here, but this is gonna be in a relationship that doesn't necessarily meet your traditional values or societal views, all right? And it could even be a little bit sneaky because we got the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords is being shady. So this may be somebody who's being shady, and they may be upset that they can't have you necessarily in the way they would like you to. And it may be because of traditional values, because we got the Taurus, the Hierophant here. So this may be a non-traditional relationship, and this person feels they can't even. All right, like they can't even do it. Like they couldn't even begin to like, you know what I mean? Couldn't even begin to, oh yeah, look, Justice in reverse. This could be a Libra. This may be somebody who worries about their public image. They worry about the expectation of others. They want to fulfill the expectation of others. But this is going to be somebody who's like going to be unapologetically them. That's who they want to be. So they may feel insecure about meeting up with you, linking up with you. Maybe there's something about that. Maybe they don't feel attractive enough. It's something like that. Like, but this person is trying to be sneaky in some way and step outside their comfort zone. All right. They thought about this, so you should know that. They've already analyzed this situation before. All right. Yeah, definitely. Nine of Swords. So it's Gemini. This person, some of you, this could be a personal trainer. All right. Or somebody, you're going to be getting a message from this person. So that's a great thing, right? They could have got a new job, or they like, maybe they're choosing you over somebody else. Aquarius, Aries. So yeah, they're gonna try to give you an opportunity to work with them, or to like to deal with them, to build with them, to be around them, a relationship. It's some type of connection. Now, it doesn't have to be like romantic. I mean, it's gonna be romantic because it's in love. Definitely, there's somebody who wants to meet up with you, but romantically, it's the Four of Wands. They want to connect with you on a romance tip. All right, it's maybe somebody wants you to sleep over. All right, you might hear from them on a Sunday because it says Sunday scary, so I was thinking Sunday. So you may hear from them on like a Sunday, or they're putting in some type of effort soon. That's when you're going to really start to see them. That's how you're going to know them. They're going to start putting in effort. All right. I kind of say they're a personal trainer. I mean, they work out and stuff like that. But this person's trying to meet up with you. All right. And they're strategizing about how they're going to do so. So this may be somebody who is obsessed about this for a long time. Like the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, they thought about this for a long time. All right, they may even ask other people for advice, like guidance from other people, or that might be how the like connection starts, where they start asking you for advice. You know what I mean? Like, hey, what do you think about this? What should I do with this? And it could be possibly for work, or it could be like about a relationship, or it could be like any of that. Like, you know what I mean? Like their beliefs, like their core values. Like they may try to get you to explain something about their core values. Could be a Leo. All right, this is somebody who definitely wants to meet up with you, and they want to see results. All right, this is somebody who maybe is honing in on it, and they maybe want to use you for something. It's definitely that, because we got three of Pentacles: Capricorn, Sagittarius. They're gonna want to use you for something. This may be somebody who's foreign to or foreign to you. All right, because I've seen that play out with the Temperance of being foreign to you. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're from another country or another state or another city. It's just you don't know them. Then like they may be around, but like they don't act like the people that you're normally around. So like maybe there's a quirkiness to them. Maybe there's like I don't know. Maybe they know like something different. Like something about it seems like they're out of place. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't necessarily seem like they're like your type of friend or your type of lover. But like it comes off like this. It's maybe somebody who also is very skilled with their hands, or they're like very good at puzzles, or like putting things together, or you know what I mean? They even play, maybe could play games for some of you. Could have played games, but I kind of feel like this is like somebody who's trying to conform to what you would like them to be. And they're probably trying to get you to be what they would like you to be too. All right, but they have their own agenda. So that's what you should know. Like this person has their own agenda. So you guys may not be necessarily like working towards the same goal. All right, this may be somebody who's, they thought about this for a while, yo, I promise you. I'm looking at the Magician here, Virgo, Gemini. This person has thought about this for a while. Whenever you hear from this person, they strategized on how to move forward. All right, and they're gonna be trying to be very persuasive, probably even a little pushy in some ways, like a little like, let's rush this, like let's do this, let's do that. Maybe even trying to get you to use your skills or your talents for them, to show them stuff. Like sometimes it could be like, show your strength, show your ability, show your talent, show me what you can do. Like they want to see that. And so they maybe try to get you to show off. Yeah, that might be it. They may try to get you to show off, or maybe they want to show you off. It's something like that. Maybe that's what it's all about, like trying to show you off. And maybe they just feel like you're a baddie. Oh, yeah, that's what it is, because this is what Queen of Wands is, the baddie. So there's maybe people who see you as a baddie, or this may be somebody who you'll deem as a baddie, very attractive. And this could be a guy, but like this may be somebody who just, I'm going to say not your usual type. All right, like this maybe just a little bit off than what you're used to. All right. But this is a relationship that's been coming from a tipping point, because we got 9 of Swords here. Any 9s I recognize come as a tipping point. We're almost to that point. So it's a relationship that's been here for a while, and it's almost to that point. All right. So they may even put on like they want to work with you, or like negotiate with you, or like put in energy and more time. I don't want them, I want you. So they may be coming, oh, remember I was saying they may ask you about another relationship? It may be because they want you. All right, it says, you invade my thoughts. I try to keep busy to keep my mind off of you, but I can't. And then it has, my mom, my family keeps asking about you. So you're a little bit crazy, but I love it. Okay, so this is somebody who does want to work with you, but like, they don't want to work with you. They may be just trying to like chill out with you, be around you, spend time with you. You know what I mean? Get you to use some of your abilities. And this could be like, get you to fondle on them, because it looks like they want to have a sleepover, spend the night, something like that. You're very attracted to this person. So they may be trying to be what you would expect them to be. And that might be what it really is. Like they may try to show off, get you to see them, do things in a way where it's like, oh, catch my attention. You know what I mean? It does give off narc vibe. But it's like, this is somebody who really wants your attention. They really want your validation. They care a lot about how you see them. So they may be trying to be around you. They may gossip. They may be like talking to your friends. For some of you, they may stay in your community, because we got 3 of Pentacles here. So they may stay in your community. But foreign could be like, maybe they're well-traveled then, if they're not necessarily foreign. Maybe they're well-traveled. Maybe they came from another place, another city. Maybe they're an implant somewhere. So it's like they could have stayed somewhere and then they came from wherever. Like, you know, you can move from one side of the city to the other side of the city. You're a foreigner. You know what I mean? You don't live on this side of town. Don't you know what we do over here? It could be like that. You know what I mean? So it's something like that. But it's somebody who's already overly strategized the situation. So we got Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Leo again, Taurus, Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. All right, so is that for Capricorn? I can't wait to go back and watch these. I'm gonna watch my big 3 and see what I said. Because even if I just finished, I was like, what did I just say to y'all? All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Aquariums. Oh, I love all my aquariums. All right, so Aquarius. I spelled it wrong. Spelled it wrong, Aquarius. Okay, got it. All right, Aquarius, what's next in love? What's next in love? Okay. So someone's holding back from you, but they're attracted to you. Could be a Leo, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody who's attracted to you, trying to hold back from expressing that. Could be an Aquarius or a Pisces. This is somebody who actually feels like you guys would be good together as a team. I've seen all that when I was splitting the cards up. So, all right. Yeah, this could be possibly a public servant. For some of y'all, it's going to be a relationship that you feel like you put a lot of time, a lot of energy into. Like you were fighting for this, trying to make it become something, moving it forward, and this person was not. They were not moving forward. They were not putting the time and the energy into it. This is going to be somebody who looks like they maybe want to fix it. They look like they want to fight for this now. It's a Gemini. Or Aquarius, Capricorn. All right, so it's maybe somebody who's also acting nonchalant, pretends not to see you. All right, pretends not to want to put the effort in. It's kind of whack, but they do want to put the effort in. It's a Capricorn. All right, maybe somebody in your community or somebody you work with. All right, Libra. Yeah, Libra. So this may be somebody you met online for some of you, but if not, this is going to be somebody that's like in your area. You meet them in a common area, a place that a lot of people either work or like a place that you would frequent regularly. All right, you're going to be meeting this person. It's going to be somebody who's looking to do a do-over because, again, we got the world in reverse. It's a lot of people wanting to do do-overs, and you probably had a breakup with them because of the Two of Cups. But if it wasn't that, you guys just didn't share the same feelings about this and sentiments about the relationship at the time. All right, like maybe like you guys had differing values, status could have been different, money could have been different. Like maybe you had more than them, maybe they got more than you, any of that. You know what I mean? Like this is somebody who didn't really want to invest into the connection, but then it's like look like they want to now, but at that time it doesn't look like they wanted to, or they were slow with really moving and progressing the situation. Like they weren't really taking initiative, they weren't really stepping up and like making their intentions known. You weren't really hearing from them or seeing them that often. You know what I mean? Oh no. All right, but anyway, they're gonna be speaking up soon, and they're gonna be trying to tell you what their intentions are. It's like a go again. They want to do it again. It's a renewal, but it's a different renewal. This is like I haven't really learned a lesson, and I want to start something new with you. I want to try this all over again. Like I like some of what we had before, but I want to do it all over again. And it's gonna be unexpected again, unexpected again. So this could be a relationship that actually turns to long term. All right, we got the Lovers here, we got the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Tower, and the Four of Cups. So there's gonna be an opportunity that you're gonna seize. All right, so this opportunity that you're gonna basically come back around and work on. You're gonna be able to put some effort into, some time. This may be somebody who has great sex, I guess. Or somebody maybe who like, I was gonna say forced you to drink or forced you into like, maybe having to heal some emotional issues you had. You know what I mean? Like you can't just like push it under the rug anymore. Like this somebody maybe forces you to like deal with emotions that you maybe like hid or pushed down. That's cool. All right, this may be somebody with a nice body. For some of you, just like a pregnancy. I don't know, maybe it's a pregnancy here. It has to do with body in some sense. So maybe it's your body, their body, maybe it's a pregnancy. I don't know. Body is important in this for some reason. All right, and this person's starting to recognize something. So traditions, values, that's always a big thing in relationships. But traditions, values, how we expect love to be, what things are right, what things are wrong, what I'm willing to invest in, what you're willing to invest in, what will you stand and fight for, what will I stand and fight for. These things are what you guys are going to be talking about. You're going to be having these conversations about this. And this could be friends, relationships, this could be at work. It all goes into the same thing. Like, you're going to be experiencing this. These are lessons that you probably should have already learned, or you felt you should have learned, but maybe you were avoiding them. You know what I mean? It's like, You know, like, all right, and the reason I say you're avoiding them doesn't mean that you weren't like willing to do the work. It just like, you know how like after relationships or after friendships or after people betray you or after something doesn't work out, you don't really be around people like that. And so you can't really work on these lessons that you need to work on if you're not around people. You don't just, I mean, you can heal yourself, yeah, but you do it through the means of relationships where there's that tension because it causes you to grow. It causes self-reflection. So if you aren't really doing that with anybody, then you don't really get to learn the lesson. So it doesn't matter how long you hold away from like dealing with people. Eventually when people come in, there was a lesson that you needed to learn. It's like kids. I don't know if all of you have kids, but you know, kids. I was a walker before I was a runner. I mean, a walker, I was a walker before I was a crawler, all right? So I didn't crawl, I walked, right? But when it came to like being like almost 18 months, or maybe that was it 18 months, a couple months, I don't know, it was a little bit later after that. I ended up growing back crawling. You know what I mean? Because you can't, there's like steps you can't miss. You can't skip steps to getting to this. Like the world is like a culmination. It's like where you find your place within relationships or within the world, like where you belong, what fits for you. So this is what you guys are like intelling through conversation, through talking, through working together, networking, showing each other what you can do. You know what I mean? Really putting the effort in. This may be somebody who does a lot of work, who works a lot. That might be like what this really was like, maybe keeping the relationship from moving forward, or you guys work a lot. It's something like that. Like this person maybe, I was going to even say like a weird schedule. All right, because the Tower here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot could be like a weird schedule. Or they had like car troubles, or there's like some difficulty just with them in their public image, their public, like how they're viewed by others. Like maybe there's like this difficulty getting past that. All right. But this person is looking to basically offer you something again. And like I said, in the past, maybe there was like a refusal, or just like what was given or what was like expressed wasn't really like feeling like, it's like, I don't even know if I really want to indulge in this, because it didn't really feel too genuine. It didn't really feel like this was going anywhere, or like this was going to be something. It just felt like you were maybe doing this out of boredom. And so like sympathy, pity. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's that. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's look and see what else happens, though. So what's next in love? I get you going to getting some money, though, because we got the Ten of Pentacles here, and this could come from a good job at work. All right, maybe this is like a raise, a bonus, a big check, settlement, something. Or like a, what do they call that? Like a refund check. Or like something for like repairs. So that's like insurance, right? So something like that comes around. All right. So what's next in love? Yeah, so this person doesn't want you to let them go. It's a Libra, Scorpio. This person wants to put work in it. They see your potential. They see this going somewhere. They definitely want to invest in it. It's definitely a promotion too for y'all in the money sense, because we got the Seven of Pentacles here. They're just going to be, this person's just going to be a little timid about moving forward with you. Like how they move forward with you may come off as like erratic, a little skittish. You know what I mean? Maybe even a little bit like childish. Like, you know, like, you know, you may not like the way they do it initially, because it doesn't seem like they're consistent. Like they feel like they can talk, and this may be somebody who's very mature and knows how to say what needs to be said. You know what I mean? But they can maybe come off as a little bit cold and reserved, not really open. So you may encounter a lot of this where like people want to be around you, they want to interact with you, they want to work with you, but like you can't really tell if they're like feeling you that good, but they want to start it over. But like there's like this feeling of maybe like a tinge of like resentment, or like a tinge of like not knowing what could happen or what's going to happen, because it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. So like you may encounter this, like, I'm not gonna say lingering, but like it just seems like it's not moving, but like they don't want you to go away and they don't want you to leave them alone, but like they don't really give you the impression that they're open. You get what I mean? So like this could be like flirting with people, talking to people, and then you don't really know, like, are they interested? But it seems like they are, because they're like trying to work with you and they're being social or they're being helpful. But at the same time, you don't know if they really are like dealing with you. You don't know if there's a mistake or if they'll betray you. So it's like you maybe want to go slow with them, but at the same time, there's like a pull to them. So like a magnetic pull to them. So you may experience this with this person, or just within connections in general. Like this is just within what's going on in love in general. But I definitely feel like there's a promotion. And if it's not necessarily a physical, financial promotion, then it's a relationship that goes to the next level. It just means that y'all took another step. There's another step. It starts off though as like a marital dispute. And even if you guys aren't married, it starts off as a marital dispute. It starts off as a dispute about something else. And then you guys move past that. So, because we even got the Three of Swords here. So that means it is an uncomfortable conversation that's coming. All right. And then the Three of Cups is here. I mean, Three of Pentacles here, which means you guys work through that. So there's going to be an uncomfortable conversation that comes that you guys are going to work through. And it doesn't even have to be necessarily between y'all. It could just be like this situation that they have that they're still holding on to. And you could be talking them through it. You know what I mean? Or vice versa, whatever. All right. But anyway, this person sees potential in you. They're just afraid, timid, don't know what can happen. Person wants, I want to put a ring on it. Honestly, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. And you see what I'm saying? Like they want to work with you, but it's like they don't know if it's going to do anything or go anywhere. You know, they want to put some effort into it. Wet dreams about you. The distance between us kills us. So there's like a distance between y'all. Oh yeah, we got the world here. Could be a distance because of the world here. But I figured it was online. But yeah, I guess if you guys are just online, then maybe it is. There's a distance, and sometimes distance is just emotional. Like I don't feel like you get me. You don't feel like I get you. It's, you know what I mean? It could be just that distance right there. Anyway. Signs are Virgo, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn. It sounds like that's the same signs over and over again. Y'all must be dealing with like the same folks over and over again. All right, Pisces. Shoo. All right, Pisces. Woo. All right, Pisces. All right. We're going to use this one, the classic tarot. All right, so Pisces, what's next in love? Thanks to all my Pisces people for hanging out, sitting tight, because I'd have been gone by now. I promise you, I would not have stayed here waiting on Capricorn. Put them timestamps up, bro, sis. I'll be back then. I got stuff to do. But thank y'all all for always being here during this time. I appreciate y'all so much. Because, you know, I mean, I still would have did it, but, you know what I mean? It's always fun when you got other people with you. Did I ever tell y'all that story about when I first started and I had 2 subscribers and I was like, oh, I got an audience. I got to put on a show. And I did. And that's where we are now. All right. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Sag. All right. This is going to be somebody who's going to be looking to move forward with you soon, but they're going to be trying to come off as very like chilled, not really doing too much, not super pressed, but they may fluctuate. So look, it's going to go 2 ways. All right. We got Capricorn energy here again, Capricorn and Virgo energy again. So this is going to be somebody who's looking to possibly take care of you or work with you, like cooperate with you in some way. All right. Now they may want to use you in some way, but they may show off as like a service. So they may want to use you for a service, if not necessarily like, I don't know, they may, I'm going to use you for something now. That's what I want to say. They want to use you for something. Maybe they want to show you off to other people, or maybe it's, I don't know, it's something like that. They want to use you for something. So let's look at that. I think it's through friendship though. Maybe it's like they want to use your talents, your abilities, your skills. All right. All right. That's not even a bad thing either. I just got my face round up. All right, so they want a connection with you. This could be like, and they want a renewal. Again, a renewal. So maybe they feel like they if you guys start again, there'll be new boundaries. Could be done with a Leo. Could be done with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Was that all of them? No, because I don't see no, outside Aquarius, I don't really see no air signs. All right, so yeah, that's what they're looking to do though. This person is going to be looking to probably use you to do something. Maybe to get you to like bring somebody back together or bring some people around again. Bring people back into their life. Maybe they want you to bring passion back into their life, excitement. This could be like a sexual encounter that they're looking forward to. Like you maybe are somebody they're comfortable being with, so they don't necessarily like want to go outside of like what they've known before. I've seen women do that, but men do that too. Men do like, you know, they stick around with people that they're comfortable with because it's like, oh, I've already been with her, so I know like what she's on, so like let me just stay with that. You know what I mean? Like not trying to increase the body count. Ain't that crazy? Right? Anyway, just somebody feels like they have new boundaries though. Like they've recognized where they are, where they stand in your life. That's what I mean. This is somebody who understands where they stand in your life. So This isn't going to be somebody who's looking like starting any trouble or causing any issues. This is just somebody who wants to start all over again. All right, they can see success between y'all. All right, they can feel like you're very attractive as well, though. It's really about like attraction. The attraction is the big thing, and they're like somebody you know. All right, and they want to reconcile. So there's an apology that maybe happens here for some of you, or this is just like a smoothing over of the situation. And normally that's a Six of Cups, but like the way, yeah, but there's Three of Swords here, so there's a smoothing over. Three of Swords in reverse with the sun high in there too. So this person's gonna be wanting to come off as like very cheerful. So you're gonna have a lot of good time. This could just be sex, but it comes off kind of slow. Like these are people who are like patiently trying to like, you know, move the situation forward with you. They're trying to be of service. They're trying to be helpful. They're showing you support. They're showing up trustworthy. You know what I mean? They maybe let you use them in some ways where you normally shouldn't be using them, or like normally they wouldn't let other people use them. And it's because they know you and they're comfortable with you. So like this may be somebody who helps you become abundant, helps you become stable. Emotionally, like this is like somebody who's actually coming in to help you with your emotional well-being. Right? So this is somebody who's helping you make up your mind about what you want and romance and friendships and how you would like to move forward in connections. So this is like a good thing, all right? This may be somebody, like I said, you have like a casual relationship with, or like a relationship where you guys both keep your options open. And all they're doing is bringing in a lot more creativity, a lot more like drive, and like a revitalization of your life. So like it's like a revamp, almost like a glow up. I didn't see the star, but it's almost like a glow up, because the world is going to be like the likely outcome, which is just a culmination of recognizing this stuff that you went through for why. Learning the deeper lessons to it. Like, why did I have to go through that to get to this? Because this, and this. So that, like, this person is coming in to do that, to give you more hope for life. All right, and maybe even to call attention to like where you're using some of your skill sets in the wrong ways. Like you could be probably doing this, but you're doing this. You know what I mean? You could be doing that, but you're doing this. You know what I mean? This maybe somebody's like very spiritual, or someone who's very like this. Somebody just calls attention to like your natural skills, your natural talents. Like you have abilities, you have talent, you're gifted, you're this, you're that. And they just like, they keep showing up, and they just keep being reliable, and they keep being helpful, and they keep just doing things in a way that makes you feel successful, even if you haven't felt like you've reached that yet, because they're pushing you towards that. You're coming towards that. This could be an artist, or this may be somebody who maybe has like wants to have a child with you at the same time. You know what I mean? Like they can see like this being a full, complete package. So you may even feel this way about this person. Like the vibe gives off like this is somebody who's easy to get along with, but you can kind of feel like they're a little impatient, but like they come off like they're just, you know, chilling, not doing too much. But you may feel like they're being a little impatient, and maybe a little too forthright, or you feel like they kind of hold on to like old ways, like who you used to be, or who they used to be. So like it may be a vibe of that. Like maybe even if it's somebody new, they may like do things the way that they used to do things because of like previous situations, because we got the Three of Swords here. So like this can be somebody who, and then we got the Nine of Swords behind that in reverse. So this could be somebody who just keeps reliving the same heartbreaks, the same disappointments, you know, still keeps reliving the same like mistakes, but like hasn't figured it out. And this could be you too. You guys may be going through the same thing, and that might be why they're showing up. But it's like we keep going through the same thing over and over again. But this is going to be a relationship that starts off slow, but you can feel the vibe of like this can go fast, or this could become something else, because you guys just naturally get each other and feel comfortable. But what you guys are healing through is trust issues, probably from like a previous breakup, or just from like not really having intimate conversations between the two of you. Like, you know, conversations that just make you uncomfortable. The conversations that if we have these, we may not be together, because maybe I may say something that you don't agree with, or you say something that I don't agree with. And now we may have like a little resentment, a little anger, a little frustration, and we don't talk. And that could end the conversation, especially if you're somebody who's like a avoidant. Once you guys separate, you usually go off and find somebody else, or you usually just like block them, and it's the end of it. You know what I mean? This is relationships, or a relationship that comes into your life to help heal trust issues, allow vulnerability. This is a relationship that's going to heal that, allow you to be able to feel comfortable showing yourself or expressing yourself to others. You know what I mean? This could even put you into entertainment for some of you. Maybe make you start expressing yourself, finding creative passions you didn't know you had. Just like honing in on skills and talents that you was like, I don't know if I can do that. This would be somebody who continually keeps supporting you, continually keeps showing up. Even if things don't really seem like they're going in the direction that they hoped it would, this is somebody who keeps showing up, because they're trying to push you towards your success, trying to push you to where you're really meant to be. So they're going to come in, and it may, for some of you, it may just be a sexual connection. It may. But it's going to have potential for it to be that. But what it's meant to do is open you up so that you can start expressing the vulnerabilities and the emotions that you keep like tucked down because you may not trust people. You know what I mean? It could be from previous relationships. It don't even have to be from this person. You know what I mean? But they're going to be teaching you to open up so that way you can learn the lesson for why situations have not been start trusting people again, to be able to feel revitalized in your love life. You know what I mean? And even if you guys are like in a relationship, this is somebody who's wanting to build that trust or that intimacy, this closeness again between us. You know what I mean? Like you may feel like the sex that you guys have or the intimacy that you guys share is shallow. Like you know what I mean? Like maybe there's other people involved or like gossip or like things that how they used to do things or how you used to see them. They feel like that's all in the way. So this may be somebody who you, if some of you know them from the past, this would be somebody who you remember from a younger year. Maybe this is somebody possibly betrayed you because the Three of Swords is here. You know what I mean? You may be remembering them from a younger year or a younger time of how they used to be. They're not that type of person now is what I'm kind of picking up. At least the vibe that they're trying to give you is more of like slow, progressive, get to know me. I want to get to know you. You know what I mean? I want to understand more about you. Their actions may not always align though. And that might be why you're learning like how to assert boundaries. Because like you're going to be learning to get like equal give and take from people. All right. And allowing people to nurture you and allowing yourself to nurture others. So you're going to be getting that vibe from this situation. And like I said, for some of you, there's a child that gets born here, or this just gives you like a renewed version of yourself where you feel a lot more lighthearted, a lot more free-spirited, able to move around, able to express yourself, able to like feel comfortable wherever you are, because it's all about vulnerability. So it's wherever I am, I'm at home with me and at peace with me. So you may be just, dealing with that. That's what it looks like. So let me give you signs. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio again, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Sag, Libra. All right. Did I give y'all that? I did give y'all that. All right, so that was it. I did it. Less than 2 hours, too. I feel real good about that. That's like an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, like an hour 41. All right, y'all. So thank you. Always. Hey, Pentarina, you missed it just a little bit. You missed it. It's all good. I'm about to be doing it over again, though. I'll be doing another one. I'm trying to do it again tomorrow. You know, I went early today, and you see, as soon as I go early, I skip the schedule, and then somebody still calls and is like, hey, you need to come get your daughter. Okay. So this time we got through. Boom, bow, because I don't care what was going to happen. Did you hear somebody had knocked on my door and everything? I don't even care. I was like, man, you're going to be sitting out there because ain't nobody called me. So anyway, thanks y'all for joining. Thanks for being here. I had a ball again and again. So I'm going to be trying to shoot it again tomorrow. If anything, I might have to do it like between 1 and 4. But if something comes up between that, then I'll just be doing it a little later. I'm going to try to line it up so that way that I don't have no interruptions. Because it seems like going live is the only way I'm going to be able to get this content out here. Because my videos are not working. I don't understand. So it is what it is. But anyway, I'm about to go get some food, y'all. Go eat, go kick it, you know what I mean? And chill and enjoy another good night. I got to get these reads out for Instagram too, because I know they're like, what's going on? So I got to get that out there. Anyway, y'all, I'm out. If anybody had them timestamps and you want to put them up there before I do, I appreciate you in advance. And if you don't, I'll still do the work. It's no worries. All right. But anyway, I'm out, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy y'all nights. Be safe. No drinking and driving. All right. I'm out.